What's going on, guys? My name is Ezel, and this is my wife.
Yosa.
And welcome to our reaction channel, The
Ezels
Ezels React. Now, this is the House of Dragon official trailer, HBO Max, and this is based on the show that didn't end well.
Oh.
Yeah, the show that did not end well. You guys remember that?
Are we talking about Game of Thrones?
We are talking about Game of freaking Thrones, guys. It was not good. I'm not even gonna spoil it for you.
It was a great show, though.
It was a great show, but
didn't have the best ending.
To be fair, the creator of the show didn't finish writing the story, which was based on a book. So I don't know. When you have, I don't know, what was it, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, a decade, however long it was before the book got turned into a show, you kind of have a lot of time to finish the ending. But I'm not going to rant. I'm not going to talk about it. We're just going to get straight into the House of the Dragon, which is supposedly a spinoff of the TV show.
Okay.
I think. So let's check this out, and then we'll talk about this afterwards and see what we think about it. All right, let's go.
War is afoot. The dream, it was clearer than a memory. And I heard the sound of thundering hooves, splintering shields and ringing swords. And I placed my heir upon the Iron Throne. And all the dragons roared as one.
I consider the matter urgent. That of your succession.
Well, who else would have a claim?
The firstborn child.
Rhaenyra. No queen has ever sat the Iron Throne.
The king has an heir, Daemon Targaryen.
I will not be made to choose between my brother and my daughter.
Rhaenyra's succession will be challenged. Knives will come out.
You are the king. Your duty is to take a new wife.
I have decided to name a new heir. I'm your heir. War is afoot.
Do you think the realm will ever accept me as their queen?
A woman would not inherit the Iron Throne, because that is the order of things.
When I'm queen, I will create a new order.
Oh wow, it's coming out soon.
Your family has dragons.
They are a power men should never have trifled with.
If Rhaenyra comes into power, she could cut off any challenge to her succession.
I am to inherit the Iron Throne. She will block my way.
Our hearts remain as one.
Oh, our hearts were never one. Have you never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne? Where is duty? Where is sacrifice? Now they see you as you are.
Okay.
Now, I haven't done any research on this spinoff series, but I have a question for you guys. Is this based off of the original writers' stuff, or is this based off of the show's writers' stuff?
That's a good question. That's a good question because I don't know. Just watching the original show, it put a bad taste in my mouth. But that's a good question. Game of Thrones.
The ending put a bad taste, but the
ending,
entire
the show was off the chain.
It was.
I mean, come on. So this is based on the Mad King. Spoiler alert. Yeah, seriously, spoiler alert. If you haven't watched Game of Thrones, okay, I won't go into grave detail, but there's a section of the show where they reference the Mad King, I think is what they were calling him, Targaryen, the one that originally sat on the throne made out of like all these swords, I think, or whatever. And you see glimpses of that. This show is based around that, and I guess how they acquired the dragons originally, which is what helped them gain all the power and control they did have. And it's a backstory essentially. Just, I don't know, when I know that at the end of all this story it's gonna end like, then it just kind of makes me
not want to watch it.
I don't know.
You just don't want to be disappointed again. Well, I just want to know who was the writers for this. Was this based off of the actual book itself, or is it based off of the other writers in the studio that kind of messed up the ending?
And see, here's the thing. If it actually turns out to be good, then it'll make you even madder. Like, it'll piss you off even more, because you'll be like, this show is so good and it ended well. Why couldn't you have done that for Game of Thrones?
I mean, some people just learn.
Doesn't make any sense, does it? Like, it. Yeah, I don't know. I almost don't want any parts of it. I'm like, dude, fool me once. I don't know. Am I being too hard, y'all? Am I being too harsh? Because I wasn't the only one that was upset. People were literally cussing the writer out, like, for Game of Thrones. Like, I remember on Twitter, it was trending. It was like, what the F? Like, how do you let, some of you guys haven't seen, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it was all the way wrong. It was like, people went to sleep mad that night over a TV show.
I was actually pretty upset, because I was like, dang, I watched it all this time for it to end like this.
I don't think anyone's ever ended a TV show like that, by the way.
That's actually not true.
That's not true?
Okay. There's lots of shows that have ended horribly.
Okay, well, it's like, don't even drop the first episode if you haven't finished the entire thing. Don't do it, or else you're gonna end up with that, you know.
I think it may have been the writer's decision to keep going and just. I think it was the regular writer. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting confused, but I think he was just like, well, I haven't written it, so you guys are just going to have to, do it. Or maybe it was them that decided. I don't remember, but I know it was one of their decisions to say, yeah, just go ahead and.
Here's the check, boys. Whatever happens, happens. Get the writing. They got a case of vodka and.
I don't fully remember but I remember when I read it, I was like, what? Why would they make a decision like that?
It was bad.
Look, this looks like it'll be good. Will I watch it? I will tune in. I'll watch it and see how it turns out.
Go right ahead, sweet dear. Go right ahead. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't know.
There's a couple of. This is so silly. I don't know why my eyes zeroed in on some of the wigs, because some people's wigs look terrible. I was like,
oh, no. We got a running joke. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. It's I want to say it, but I don't. I want to work with this person one day, so I don't want to say it.
Definitely don't say it.
I admire them in the entertainment industry, so I don't want to. But it's a joke. Like, I would tell him to his face if I saw him, and we were like, got cool. It's just a joke. It's a joke, but he's a big person in the industry. I'm not gonna say that, because one day we're gonna work. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. You watch it. You tell me if it's good or not. I might watch it later. Maybe get 3 episodes in and you tell me it's good. Maybe I'll join you, but I don't know about this. I'm treading lightly. But what about you guys? It's one thing when we say something, but what about you? How do you personally feel about House of the Dragon? Do you feel like they're gonna pull it off and it's gonna be good? Do you feel like, we already know how it ends, technically speaking, but all the little parts in between, and then how do they like morph that into the story we know of Game of Thrones?
Right.
Like, that's interesting. I'm just precautious, but how do you guys feel about it? Let us know in the comment section down below. Also, guys, make sure you like this video. Okay, like this video. We're putting out videos daily for your content consumption, and we would love for you to subscribe and join the family, and come back and check out some more content from us as we review and check out different videos. So do that for us, guys, and guess what? We'll see you on the next video. Okay? Peace. Deuces. Peace.